Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your weekly card reading this week. So, a couple things before we get started. First of all, welcome to September. I hope you are all feeling ready to take on the fall and ready to take on the immense amount of energy coming our way. We have eclipse season starting up soon. We are already sort of in the windows of it right now. And for that, you'll definitely want to check out the podcast. So, along with a couple of housekeeping things that I want to share with all of you. The first one is the podcasts are going to be coming out now on Tuesdays. If you're new to my channel, I used to post them on Mondays, but now they're going to be happening on Tuesdays. So every Monday will be your card reading for the week. Every Tuesday will be the podcast, and either Wednesday or Thursday will be a message from Spirit, Channeled, or Galactics. And the reason why I'm having to sort of condense it a little bit right now is I still need to be on a little bit of modified vocal rest for my voice. So I have to come back gradually, which, as we know, is not usually my way of doing things, but I am honoring the process. So that's the first bit of insight. We did also rebrand the podcast to Spirit Wisdom with Jeanette Biro, which I feel so excited about. It just feels so aligned because really it's all Spirit's wisdom that is coming through, right? So do keep an eye out for that. The next things I do want to mention is we have just a few spots left in our Lightworker mentorship group. It is a 5-week session with me where we have a group maximum of 12, and it's an opportunity to dive into your spiritual gifts and learn more about it, learn about your clairs, but like open them and utilize them. And it's so much fun. I've been doing this the last couple of years. We have so much fun in these classes. And the beautiful benefit of working with a group is that you get to use the group energy. And when we're talking mediumship and connecting to guides, energy is everything. So if you can be empowered by the group energy, it makes for some pretty amazing openings and awakenings and all of that. So if you want to join, there is a link in the description box below for the Lightworker mentorship group, all levels. You can be really new at this. You can be just practicing your skills. Again, it's a lot of fun. So you can check that out on the website. Second thing, this one is really cool. We've put together a Avalon Spirit retreat. This is our first retreat. It's happening in November 7th at Loon Lake Wilderness Resort here in BC. And we have one spot left. We have one spot left. We'd put it out to our community first, and it was full. And then there was one person that unfortunately can't make it last minute. And what this tells me is that the universe is opening up this spot for one person that is just meant to be there, and that may be you if you're feeling aligned. So it's going to be so much fun, an opportunity to work in person with me, to dive deep into the energies of Mother Gaia, spirit guides, and galactics for a weekend. It's going to be so much fun. So there is a link as well in the description box below. There is only one spot left. So if you want to get it, you got to jump on it pretty quick. So I'm excited to see who the universe is bringing our way. So, and as well, there will be more of those to come in the future. All right. That's my housekeeping. I think that's everything. So let's dive into the cards for this week. I was very drawn, whoops, here we go, to use the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. That is one of the first decks I ever got. And it's a really good, stable, sturdy deck. I really enjoy using this deck. So something to consider. Oh, we have a jumper. I'm going to honor that one right now. As I give these a shuffle, I'm just going to tune in and see what Spirit has to say. Here, hold on. Okay, they're talking about, they're showing me two columns, and they're saying it takes two. And so I said, it takes two for what? And they said it takes two to bring a lot of these things together, which tells me there's going to be a lot of like partnerships coming up. Partnerships, people to facilitate something with you, the things that have been feeling like you've been waiting for so long for them to come about, or who is this going to be, or who is going to help me get to this place. These partnerships are coming into fruition. So for some of you, that could be also romantic partnerships. It could be a deeper bonding in your partnerships as well. Um, Again, it takes two. And Spirit is saying the reason why this is coming up is because we're moving from the energy of aligning just the self into aligning the community, where we start thinking beyond just the I am into the we are, where we recognize all things are connected. All things are being reflected through others, through us to others, like it's all connected. So we're moving into the we are from the I am. And so they're like, really notice who is coming into your life, what sort of situations are coming into your life right now to show you the partnerships that are on the horizon or the connections that bring you next level in your alignment, because it's all about alignments right now. Oh my gosh. What is this? These cards are jumping. I don't know if I should. Okay, I'm going to take that one too. Okay, so hold on here. We have three cards that have wanted to jump out. So I don't normally do this, but I'm going to start with these. So the themes that we have within this partnership thing that Spirit's talking about and things coming together is the first card out is here and now. So this tells me this is happening here and now. These energetics that we will be talking about in the cards are here and now, this week, now. And it's really interesting because I just keep focusing on this door, this opening of this door on this card. And to me, that's really like these doors are being opened for us now. And we're going to have the opportunity to step through because, I mean, August was a lot. August was a lot of energy, and it was here to clear out a lot of stuff so that we're really ready for eclipse season because this eclipse is the third of three. So if you remember and you go back in podcasts, last fall was the beginning of a series of three eclipses that would be really significant in our journey. Now we're reaching the energy of the third one, which is really going to be opening the doors. And what I get this week specifically for the energy is we need to be very present here and now because the first eclipse starts on September 7th, right? So we're in the window of it already. So be present in the here and now because what's happening is there's wrap ups of this is the unfinished symphony card. So whatever symphony has been unfinished in your life, it is wrapping up now. It's coming to a close, but you need to be present for it. Because if you're present for it, you're going to be sitting in the energy of happy, happy. Okay. And this is really important. So, this is our umbrella energy. Remember, when we get jumpers, it's the theme for how we read the rest of the cards. So, our theme is being in the present moment helps us wrap up these closures to unlock. You see this beautiful key here. Unlock this happiness, this doorway. It's being unlocked. Okay. So, keeping that in mind, let's see. This is nonstop jumpy. This is spirit like they have stuff to say. So the first thing coming out is the flexible card. So in our energetics of being in the here and now, flexibility, going with the flow is going to be really significant. And this is interesting too. We are moving out of an energy of rigidity and we're moving out of an energy of like, this is how I do things because this is what I do. This is what I do Monday to Friday. I'm rigid and this structure works. What August brought, and for some of you, this might have happened before and maybe it's happening right now. What August brought was a crumbling of that rigidity so that we could learn to flow more. Because flow is essential for this new earth energy that we're bringing in, for these new timelines and codes and frequencies and consciousness. They need flow. They don't need rigidity. So something to keep in mind is really pay attention to the the desires of your mind, body, and spirit is what I'm getting from spirit. The mind, body, and spirit. Does your body need to move or rest? Does your heart need to express or turn inward? You know, does your mind need stimulation or does it need like release and journaling? It's really important that we stay in that energy right now. Okay, let's see what the other cards are. They're saying we're going to feel like these energies are sandwiched on top of each other. They showed me this like uh, hamburger, basically. They're like it's all happening at once. And so that's why we need this flexibility because a lot of things are happening at once. But here's a really interesting thing. On the greater collective scale, or I'm going to say even on the universal level scale, we have the by the book card. And this tells me things are happening as planned. And I feel like this energy of we've gotten back on track is what I want to say. Because I feel like there was so much timeline flipping and jumping throughout the summer. It's like we've gotten back on track. And because we've gotten back on track, right, we can have the serendipity card. And this is all about divine alignments, divine synchronistic events that bring you into the right position, the right place, and the right time. And if you look at this card, obviously this is a four-leaf clover. And this is really the energy. And if we stay in the here and now, in the present, we can be in the right place at the right time when we're not stuck in rigidity and we're willing to be flexible and follow where our heart leads. Because when we follow where the heart leads, that's where we land in the places where we need to be, right? That's a big piece of it. So the universe is taking care of the direction or the storyline. We need to move with the cosmic energies and the flow of how that alignment plays out for us to get us in the right place at the right time. Okay. And then we have this why card. And this card to me always kind of perplexes me a little bit because it's really saying, like, why are you asking why? And I know when we're in moments of like wanting to figure something out to find some stability, we want the answer. We don't want someone saying, why are you asking why? Why don't you trust? But if you look here, if this book of your life has these beautiful angel wings, these spirit wings, and you trust in your divine plan, you trust in the universe that it is going and realigning as it's supposed to, then you can surrender into the beautiful flow of flexibility, bringing you into the synchronistic divine meetings at the right time, right? Because again, we are sitting in an energy where our unfinished symphonies are finally coming to an end, bringing it to that closure to allow us to unlock the happiness in the here and now. So this is really neat. This is really, really neat. This is really asking all of us to be present, to pay attention. And I would also really reflect on what has unfolded for you in August and how can you bring that into your knowledge now? Because we're meant to do this fall winter season for us in the Northern Hemisphere. We're meant to do it in a different way. It's meant to be different than how we did the spring. It's meant to be a new path. Spirit's saying forging a new path. You've been forging it. And yeah, they're also saying that you know now how to walk this path. Whereas in the beginning, maybe the path felt kind of unstable and you didn't know how far to push yourself and this and that, whatever. This fall, we have some of that knowledge now. And so now we have to use that knowledge and help it move us in the ways that we need to go. Move us in the ways we need to move in the direction we need to go. It's kind of how I'm getting it. It's a very intuitive time right now. I want to say this lead up to the eclipse is very, very intuitive. And if you're willing to step into that intuitive energy, that heart energy, it's going to lead you to these amazing places. So really, if you take nothing else from this reading, just take the mantra of, I'm open to receiving all that comes through my intuition. Because your intuition is going to be on fire. I love this. I love this so much. All right, everyone, I will leave that with all of you. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me, for your support, for your kindness. Please do like and share if you're enjoying this video. And I look forward to connecting with you all. Check out the podcast tomorrow. And again, I will have a spirit message or a galactic message on either Wednesday or Thursday. All right, everyone, I love you all so much. Thank you for your kindness. I wish you a beautiful start to your week.